Well, for a minute, it really looked like they were going to play with using this kid on the mound and in the field. But
time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on Grayson Rodriguez will be on the mound for this. Now at the plate here is Wilbur Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off.
Second baseman, Wilbur Santiago.
That just misses off the inside for ball one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Batting second, the center fielder,
John Tremaine is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Ripken. No balls and 1 strike.
Ripken.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Eli Simmons. 0-1 the count.
Straight up,
Popped
straight
him
up,
up.
straight up. Got room, got room, got room, got room.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Up next, Brian Hinge. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Mason McCoy. From the stretch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 count. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away. So next to hit is T.J. Nickting. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Very weakly on the ground. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Fouled away. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Vossler is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Wilbert Santiago. Strike taken up in the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Popped him up. Minoso in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in next, Pat Valaika flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. And now, Ryan Ripken, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
I'm set with the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he got him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Into the box now, Brian Pins. Popped him up. Luciano shading to his right. And that's the third out. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held. Now to the plate, Mason McCoy will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on the heater in the middle of the plate early.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In now, Ty Azapardi. McCarthy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Wilbur Santiago grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Vossler in the shallow left. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
The batter, the center
So
fielder.
now to the plate, John Tremaine. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Pat Valaika, and it's fouled away.
Here we go, guys.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Ramirez is there, and he'll bring this one in. So next to bat will be Ryan Ripken. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Next to hit, Eli Simmons. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. And now in the box, Brian Pins, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the first offering. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next, it'll be Mason McCoy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Duggar is there, 2 gone. Ready now is TJ Nickdean, a hit in 2 tries so far.
TJ Nickdean.
And now the first pitch. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The Squirrels lead it 1-0. So striding in to start the 9th is Ty Azzopardi. And they could use a spark from him here.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Wilbur Santiago. It was a base hit last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Next up, John Tremaine. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Flying Squirrels used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Austin Brock notches his 3rd win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Out
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, getaway day here in... It's baseball. It's The Show. And it... Stepping up is Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hey, we got one here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
At the plate, Scott Spindler. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-2.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
To short. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Richmond leads this one 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Austin Brock.
Austin Brock.
First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Moniak, and that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Cornelius Randolph. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Ramos is right there, 1 down. Next, it'll be Mickey Moniak. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4 for 5 line at the plate. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. At the plate now, Nick Maton. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Jerry Mendez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Count remains at 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So one run on two hits, with the big blow being the home run. One error in the inning, and a runner left on. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Francisco Morales.
The pitcher.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Morales.
Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the next to bat will be Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Torres has room in foul territory, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Next up is Austin Brock. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in is Scott Spindler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Scott Spindler becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. But he will haul this in on the run, as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So now here is Nick Maton.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Randolph, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Now into the box, Jack Conley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Jack.
Pitch on the way. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, we got no one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Popped up. Back behind second. MacArthur is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in will be Luis Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Luis Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 2-1. And now here is Kerry Chow. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now. Next to dig in, Scott Spindler struck out in his last trip to the plate. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A ball and a strike.
The count 1-1.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cornelius Randolph. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Cornelius Randolph.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. The Squirrels lead it 2-1. Next to stand in is Austin Brock. Flew out last time up. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Spindler is under it, no problem, one away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mickey Moniak.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game can still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Now here's the first offering.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Popped him up. Torres in foul ground. One down. Digging in next, Nick Maton singled last time up.
The shortstop.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
High in the air into shallow left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jack Conley. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Gil Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for your fighting Phils, number 7, Gil Garcia.
First delivery to him.
0-1.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next, here is Luis Garcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
So now into the box is Kerry Chow. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances... Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Richmond Flying Squirrels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Austin Brock in the effort.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. And that can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the Altoona attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next, first offering, Dave Rosa is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Ramirez is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now at the plate, David Ruiz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Cal Mitchell.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second. So now to the plate, Hunter Owen. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Travis Swaggerty.
Hey, we got 2 down.
Travis Swaggerty digging in now. He swings and grounds it to short. He's right there over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
That's ball 4.
Into the box, Michael Jones, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit hard towards center, and there's their first hit of the game.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Ramos will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So now the pitcher, Nick Mears. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now at the plate is Dave Rosa, runner in scoring position with two gone. This is line to left. Fernandez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, Austin Brock.
The pitcher, Austin Brock.
First delivery to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, was that